So today my household items will get a complete professional product shoot. Without a photographer, without a studio or props. Do you want to know how? Alright, what's up guys? Design Gypsy here. So lately I have been messing around with a bunch of AI tools, just testing stuff out, tossing it online and seeing what actually gets me hyped. And today something seriously blew my mind. ChatGPT always had DALL-E, its little text-to-image sidekick. But let's be real, it used to be kinda clunky, kinda inconsistent and nowhere near the stuff that Midjourney or Magnific AI could do. It was like cool idea but rough execution. But now, things have changed, big time. Latest ChatGPT 4.0 can natively generate images now. It's fast, it's sharp, and it's creative. It's realistic. And honestly, it's getting a little scary on how good it is. Now, you must have probably heard jokes before, like graphic designers are finished, photographers have to pack it up. Usually that sounds like overhyped nonsense. But this time, it feels different. So in this video, we are going to put this brand new ChatGPT image generation through the ringer, see what it can do, and then we'll tackle the big question, what does it mean for creatives like us? Alright, let's dive in. So today we are talking product photography. Here's what I did. I grabbed a new coffee that I'm trying, Avora instant coffee, snapped a quick pic on my phone, a normal pic, and brought it straight to ChatGPT. Now I wanted to see how far can I push it. So I gave it a reference image, like a real professional one. The prompt I used was, yo. This is where the product photographers might want to take a chill out for a second. I used the prompt, as an expert photographer, replace the cup on the left with Avora instant coffee on the right, but maintain the same style, set design of the image on the left down to its crispy details. And also, if required, add some copy to sell the product. Pretty simple. And then boom. Look at the final image. Like seriously. Zoom all the way in. Check the sharpness, the texture, the realism. It literally makes no sense on how good it is. It even added some copy. It says smooth, rich flavor. I prompted it to move the text placement and it did it. So normally you will need a photographer to shoot this, a graphic designer to add the text, and a retoucher in between. And here, a couple of clicks, a short prompt, and you got a final product that is basically good to go. So if you're in the creative industry, you know the grind. Taking something from an idea to a final polished asset takes time. But now, the power's in your hands. You take a quick pic in your phone, plug it in, and get the final product. That's honestly, in a lot of the cases, ready to ship. Here are some of my explorations. Alright, so before we jump into the second picture, I wanted to see if I can push the AI a little bit, take it off the easy path. So I'm using my current perfume bottle, Amazing Perfume Spectrum by Nova Cosmetics, and see how it handles glass and reflections. So I used the same method, snapped a pic with my phone, found a cool reference image on Kling AI of a tabletop view of a bottle in the water with ripples and ambient reflections, and fed it to AI with the same prompt, and this is what I got. Amazing. The lighting is blending, water reflections all on point, and it did that in a few minutes. Insane. I didn't like the text that much. It changed it as per my preference. Even further, I asked it to create an image for the same product for its summer campaign. You'll notice the original image had a dark blue theme, right? The AI made it complete beach feel without the reference image, just on a prompt. It brightened everything up. Way more sunny, way more seasonal. Tiny touch, big difference. Alright, on to the next image. This time I wanted to completely switch things. So I grabbed a pepper sprinkler that I have at home by Catch, black pepper sprinkler. Catch makes amazing everyday spices. And yeah, we are running a high budget operation here. Snapped a pic on my phone, found a cool kitchen references from Kling AI. Started with an aesthetic table lay reference, fed it to the AI, again gave the same prompt, and this is what I got. I did an excellent product photo shoot, but if you zoom in, you'll see the word sprinkler is kind of lost in the generation. However, when I did more generations, it corrected it in the other generations. Insanely straightforward. Feeling confident, I decided to really test this AI. So I threw it a curveball. I wanted to test something which is worn on the body. So I tried this Jadao necklace. So for this look, I took a pic of a human body, a faceless one, and tried placing the necklace on the neck and gave it exact same prompt. But here the AI declined, saying generating human forms is against content policy, and offered to generate it on a jewelry stand instead. Clean, crisp, way better. That's nuts. Even with limitations, AI has a solution for you. Moving on, I had the same background reference which I loved, but it was not enough in size for the necklace. But voila, AI seamlessly generated the image. Here are a few more images that I tested just for fun. Alright, I'm not going to lie. There's a part of this whole thing that feels a little sketchy. Even though I'm using Kling AI reference images, but anybody can grab any image of the internet without the creator's permission, drop it into ChatGPT and say, hey, make me a version of this. Which, if we're being real, yeah, we are kind of asking it to steal. Quick disclaimer though, everything I'm showing here is just for educational purposes. Not trying to rip off anybody's hard work, as I have used open source images from Kling AI for photoshoot references. But it does bring up the big question. Is AI stealing people's work? Or are we asking AI to steal the work? I'll let you guys fight that out in the comment section. But one thing's for sure, the results. They're kind of insane. Here's what I really think. AI is leveling up the playing field. Now the real difference is between you and the next creative using these tools. How creative you actually are. And that part, AI will never be able to beat. I will say it again. Creativity is your superpower. And it's built from all the stuff that makes you. Well, you. The way you grew up, the books you have read, the movies you've watched, the art you have experienced, the moments that have moved you. All that builds your creative DNA. That's what I like to call it. This is not the time to panic. It's the time to beef it up. Read more, experience more, live more. Because the future, it's not going to belong to the fastest. It's not going to belong to the smartest. It's going to belong to the most creative. And if you're already thinking about this stuff, you're already ahead. And if you're not, well, hit the follow button. We can talk about it more later. Until then, keep creating.